This week, Jay-Z, Shawn Carter, and Diddy, Sean Combs, received a significant legal victory as a lawsuit involving both of them as co-defendants was voluntarily dismissed. The case, initially filed by an unnamed woman who accused them of sexual assault dating back over 2 decades, was officially dismissed by her lawyer, Tony Buzbee. This particular lawsuit had been highly publicized due to its serious allegations against both of the music moguls, but it ended in a surprising turn of events with the case being dropped. This development is significant not only for the individuals involved but also for the broader public's perception of legal battles in the entertainment industry. This article takes a deep dive into the background of the case, the events leading to its dismissal, and the implications for the future. It also examines the public response and the statements from both Jay-Z and Diddy's legal teams. In addition, we explore the ongoing legal drama surrounding Diddy and other lawsuits that have been filed against him in recent months. The lawsuit at the center of this controversy was filed in October 2024. It initially only named Sean Combs, Diddy, as the defendant, accusing him of committing sexual assault against a woman who was 13 years old at the time. The woman, referred to as Jane Doe in the court filings, later amended the complaint in December to include Jay-Z as a co-defendant. The plaintiff alleged that the two music moguls had drugged and sexually assaulted her after an after-party following the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards. The lawsuit accused both Jay-Z and Diddy of taking turns assaulting her while another unnamed celebrity allegedly watched the events unfold. The case gained significant attention due to the high profile of both accused men and the nature of the allegations. The accusations were shocking and led to widespread media coverage. Despite the serious nature of the claims, the lawsuit was met with skepticism. Both Jay-Z and Diddy's legal teams denied the accusations, calling them false and baseless. In fact, Jay-Z's attorney took immediate action, claiming that the lawsuit was frivolous and without merit. At the same time, Diddy's legal representatives stood firm in denying the allegations, calling them falsehoods and suggesting that they were part of a larger media campaign. The case quickly became a battle not just in the courts but also in the media. Jay-Z, known for his quiet demeanor when it comes to personal matters, was unusually vocal in his defense. His legal team worked tirelessly to fight back against the accusations, and in one instance, Jay-Z himself shared legal documents through his business account at Roc Nation, making the case even more public. The drama surrounding the case reached its peak on Valentine's Day, when it was announced that the lawsuit had been voluntarily dismissed with prejudice. In legal terms, with prejudice means that the case cannot be filed again in the future. This effectively ended the legal proceedings for Jane Doe and her claims against Jay-Z and Diddy. The dismissal came after a series of legal back-and-forths, with both parties engaged in intense discussions about the possibility of a settlement. However, as the case progressed, it became clear that there would be no settlement, and Jay-Z and Diddy's legal teams were determined to fight the accusations in court. In a statement issued through the media, Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spio, expressed relief over the dismissal. The false case against Jay-Z that never should have been brought has been dismissed with prejudice. By standing up in the face of heinous and false allegations, Jay has done what few can. He pushed back, he never settled, he never paid one red penny. He triumphed and cleared his name, Spio said. Diddy's attorney echoed similar sentiments, describing the dismissal as yet another confirmation that these lawsuits are built on falsehoods, not facts. They also emphasized that the case should never have been brought in the first place and that it had been part of a broader pattern of baseless lawsuits filed by Tony Buzbee, the attorney representing Jane Doe. Tony Buzbee is no stranger to high-profile lawsuits, having represented a number of clients in the entertainment industry and beyond. He became widely known for his representation of victims in cases involving celebrities, particularly in matters related to sexual assault. Buzbee has made a name for himself by taking on major celebrities and companies, often using the media to amplify his cases. In this particular lawsuit, Buzbee had initially filed the case on behalf of Jane Doe in October 2024. However, it was only after several months that the case was amended to include Jay-Z as a defendant, something that likely took the defense teams by surprise. Busby had claimed that Jane Doe's case had been vetted before it was filed, but as the lawsuit unfolded, it became clear that there were inconsistencies in the plaintiff's story. Jane Doe herself even admitted that some aspects of her account may have been inaccurate, although she continued to stand by the core of her allegations. Following the dismissal, Tony Busby did not offer much comment, but he had previously defended the lawsuit, stating that Jane Doe remained adamant about the truth of her claims. However, with the case now dismissed with prejudice, it raises questions about the effectiveness of Busby's legal strategies and whether this will have an impact on other lawsuits he is currently handling. Busby is reportedly representing over 100 victims who have filed lawsuits against Diddy for similar allegations, and the dismissal of this case might affect the strength of those claims. While the case itself may have been dismissed, the public response to the lawsuit's conclusion continues to make waves. Jay-Z, in particular, used his business platform to share his thoughts on the matter. On Roc Nation's official social media account, Jay-Z posted a statement calling the allegations frivolous, fictitious, and appalling. He also emphasized the toll the lawsuit had taken on his family, noting the trauma his wife, Beyoncé, and their children had endured as a result of the accusations. This civil suit was without merit and never going anywhere, Jay-Z wrote in his statement. The fictional tale they created was laughable if not for the seriousness of the claims. I would not wish this experience on anyone. Jay-Z also expressed frustration with the legal system, criticizing the way the case had been handled by those involved. He pointed out the difficulties of being falsely accused and the emotional strain it puts on a person's family. May the truth prevail for all victims and those falsely accused equally, he concluded in his post. Diddy, for his part, has also made his thoughts clear on the matter. His legal team made statements calling the allegations against him false and insisting that they were part of a broader conspiracy to defame him. Diddy has had his own share of legal battles, particularly in relation to the federal charges he is facing for sex trafficking and racketeering, but this dismissal provides some relief for him as he continues to fight these serious charges. Even as Jay-Z and Diddy celebrate the dismissal of the lawsuit, Diddy's legal troubles are far from over. In addition to the accusations surrounding the 2024 lawsuit, Diddy is also embroiled in a high-stakes legal battle with NBC Universal and its streaming service, Peacock. On February 12, 2025, Diddy filed a $100 million lawsuit against NBC Universal, claiming that the documentary Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy, which was released on Peacock earlier this year, defamed him. In the lawsuit, Diddy argues that the documentary made malicious and reckless claims about his involvement in the deaths of people in his orbit, including his ex-girlfriend Kim Porter, who passed away in 2018. The documentary, which aired on January 14, 2025, included sensational claims about Diddy's past relationships and suggested that he had been involved in the deaths of several individuals, including Porter. However, the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office officially determined that Kim Porter died of natural causes, specifically from lobar pneumonia. Despite this, the documentary continues to perpetuate the theory that Diddy was somehow involved in her death. In his lawsuit, Diddy argues that NBC Universal is attempting to capitalize on public interest in scandal and is publishing unfounded accusations without any evidence to support them. He also claims that the documentary is a direct attempt to harm his reputation and that the defamatory statements made in the documentary are harmful to his right to a fair trial. While this lawsuit is unrelated to the dismissed sexual assault case, it serves as another example of the public's fascination with the lives of celebrities and the legal ramifications of such sensationalized content. The dismissal of the lawsuit against Jay-Z and Diddy highlights a broader issue in the entertainment industry: the impact of false allegations. While it's essential to take allegations of sexual assault seriously, the legal system also must protect individuals from being falsely accused without evidence. Jay-Z's statement reflects the trauma that comes with being wrongly accused, not only for the person involved but also for their loved ones. In the case of Diddy, the ongoing legal battles, both the dismissed lawsuit and the defamation claims against the documentary, show how accusations can harm a person's reputation even when they are found to be without merit. The legal system must balance the rights of victims and the rights of those accused, ensuring that justice is served for all parties involved. For Jay-Z and Diddy, the dismissal of the sexual assault lawsuit represents a victory, but it is only one chapter in a larger legal narrative. Diddy's ongoing federal charges and his lawsuit against NBC Universal serve as reminders that the entertainment industry is often a battleground for legal disputes. As the cases continue to unfold, the public's perception of these two influential figures will undoubtedly evolve. However, one thing remains clear: the legal system is constantly evolving, and the line between truth and falsehood can sometimes be blurred. As this story continues to develop, it's important to remember that every legal case, whether it involves a celebrity or an ordinary person, deserves to be handled with fairness and thoroughness. The dismissal of the lawsuit against Jay-Z and Diddy may have closed one chapter, but the saga of legal battles and public scrutiny continues. This story serves as a reminder of the complexities of fame, the power of the media, and the delicate balance that the legal system must strike when it comes to protecting the innocent while pursuing justice for victims.